Alright guys, we're back on the water. We're gonna get back in a tent tonight. I'm at a private property outside of Canton, Texas, and I'm just doing an overnight. We're gonna set up camp right here on the dam. Let's get to it. So it's unrolled now. Kind of let it air up a little bit. You see it's going up by itself. This is the cool part about this air mattress. So it's on deflate, so I want it to inflate. So that'll slowly start inflating itself. But the bag that it comes in acts as a pump. So you don't have to bring electricity with you if you don't really need to. I think this is the cool part. Now my wife has her mattress has a pump inside of it, which is cool and all, but this just makes you feel a little more accomplished, you know. I'm gonna get this aired up, get the rest of my sleeping situated, and so there she is. Camp is all set up. I got a 30-degree sleeping flannel bag. I have a wool blanket, a couple pillows. Of course, I got the sheets on. Shout out to Stacy on that one. And yeah, this is it. I am gonna go try to catch some fish, hopefully on camera, and then we'll get back and started with dinner. Right. Got camp set up. I'm just gonna go around as much daylight as we got. I'm throwing a little silver chatterbait. They're probably feeding right now. That's the goal. Let's see if we can't get us a couple fish at the beginning of this trip. And then like I'm gonna try to do a slam. I have 5 baits here. I'm gonna try to catch a fish on all 5. So I got a chatterbait, I have a giant glide bait that I don't have any confidence. I got a square bill, a lipless crankbait, and then I'm gonna try some speed worms, of course some crawls. Yeah, we're just gonna fish. We're just gonna power fish, kind of get the lay of the land. A lot of cranking and reeling. Oh, we're on, boys and girls. It is we're on. It is a tiny one, I think. But we are on the lipless crankers, bro. And I think we just got our first coal. So I have to take out any bass under, I don't even know if I can count this as my first fish. Bing! I caught him on the swipe. That's her. So, oh, there's a bunch of hogs. Dang it, I wish I can show you. Well, that's not good. Anyway, little fish. I'm not gonna keep this one. I'm supposed to take them out with the rules. That was weird, but I got one. Not a bad one. Alright. It's a chatterbait fish down. Let's see how long he is. Another coal. I'm going to my... Well, that one's not coming home with me. I have a good one. I'll just reel it. That was a worthy one. This one's 14 inches. Yeah, that's a... That's close. No, that's a throwbacker. Okay. I got a good one tonight. I got potatoes and I got some meatballs with mushroom, onion, and a demi sauce, which is basically gravy. And we're gonna do it in one pot and hopefully it all fits. I got myself a little, you can't even see it. Anyway, It's like a little burner that attaches to a propane thing. I'm demolishing this right now. All right, so turn that bad boy on. Let's get it hot. So I caught like 4 fish today. Nothing crazy. I caught a nice one that was like 16 or 17 inches, probably like 2 pounds. Not even 2 pounds, I'm tripping. I caught 3 coals, and coals are like smaller than 14 inches, and you're supposed to keep them or kill them just to help the bass population regulate. So tomorrow we'll see. I'm fishing until like 2 o'clock, so hopefully it'll be good. All right, so first I'm gonna go with the potatoes and get a nice, I don't have any oil or anything, so, but I wanna get some nice color on them, get the nice flavor of the toast in there, you know what I'm saying? Don't have a knife to use this fork. The lighting is terrible. Something massive just ta-da! Doesn't look like much now. I'm just gonna put it all in there actually. Hey. So this is these are sous vide meatballs. We have them at work. They're not on the menu anymore, so if you're from Dallas National, you can. I mean, it's every time I go camping, I just take a little nibble every now and then. Stuff that's going bad that we're not going to use. Get that all in there. I'm surrounded by wildlife. I saw some hogs earlier, armadillo. It's gonna be good. Let's get some water in there. Just to help it not burn. What I really need is some butter. Let's give it a try. This is basically like Salisbury steak. Pretty much. It's got a little bit of everything. It's really hot, but I'm so hungry. It's not even funny. This is gonna be really good. Really hot. Oh, it's really hot. It's really good. I love cooking outside on a campsite. You know, I don't have a fire, but just eating out, like meals, it's just nice. And I just realized that I don't have a bowl and I don't have a cup for my coffee tomorrow. I'm gonna have to fucking, excuse my language. I'm gonna have to maybe use my my Stanley for coffee. Might have to happen. All right, well, I'm gonna chow this down. I feel very blessed to be able to do this. I encourage anybody to get out there. Hit me up if you want to go on camping. I got some gear that you can use. But yeah, I'm gonna devour this, and then I'm gonna chill out, watch some YouTube, and get ready for bed. Get ready for a day of fishing tomorrow. Peace. Good morning, guys. I slept probably better than I sleep at home. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was great. I got up a couple times, go to the bathroom, but I slept like a baby. Last night I wanted to get it on camera, but there was a beaver doing his thing, slapping his tail. I heard hogs growling and grunting. I heard some armadillos next to me. Man, it was an eventful night, but I slept really good. I got coffee going. Got my tent set up, put up. I'm gonna have a little breakfast and get fishing. I'm gonna fish for like 5 hours today. Hopefully I can get a big one and solidify this trip. See what it got. See what it got. Oh, it's hot. Needs a little stir. It's good though. For breakfast, I have overnight protein oats. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna eat this, drink some coffee. I'm gonna get to fishing, man. I got me a fish. First fish of the day. Let's put it back. way on the glide bait. Not very big. No way. No way. First cast on the glide bait, and look at this. Dude. Come on, bro. Really? You got me hyped. You got me hyped for that, bro. It's actually might be a good sign. Because if these little guys are going hard at this bait, look at that. They're the same size. Same size. Oh, that one's going home with me. See if I can actually get him on there this time. So again, normally I wouldn't keep fish, but I was. Maybe it was like a carp or a catfish or something. All right, I gotta make the trek. There's one. He's a fighting bugger. Oh, he's actually decent. Oh wow. This might be the second biggest, or the, yeah. It's the second biggest of the day. Okay, back in this little, it's literally like 1.5 feet of water in the wintertime. Big boy. I need a big, no. Can't do it. Love that. Back to school in inches of water. No, don't fuck this up, Dane. Come on. Come on, Dane. No. Ruining this. Hard. Dude, if I can catch one on the square bill right here. No way. No way. No way. That's a slam, bro. That's a freaking slam. That is a slam. You got it in his mouth. Dude, I just... Wow. Alright, well, I've caught a fish on 5 different lures. It's gonna start bleeding and I don't have my pliers on me. Let's do a little through the gill action. Dude, I think I could throw in and catch another one. I really do. Dude, I'm so sorry, man. Alright. Back in you go.
I bet if you were dating Joey in the 1980s, every place was in Colorado. I go to a restaurant he recommended in Jersey, a Chinese restaurant. And his other chick, he says, oh, dude, this is the real deal. This is the Chinese food. Yeah, I'm talking right. So I go there, and the guy's name is Freddie, the Chinese guy. I'm like, Freddie, Joey Deere.
all shallow, I guess. They're all starting to, they're all in pre-spawn. I think I can catch another one. Definitely catch another one. I did catch one. That might be the biggest one of the trip, possibly. See, they're all stacked up.
Hell, I mean, it was horrible. So all of a sudden we're doing that, and we see this chief, and he starts yelling at us. He's between us and Building 7, and he says, "Drop that line, get out of here. This building's gonna come down." So we were like, "Holy shit!" Okay, we cracked it open a little, wedged it into some rocks, so the water would keep going down the hole. And we took off. And we were like, "Hey," it was like 5 o'clock. We're like, "We're hungry, we're thirsty, we're tired, we're covered in shit. Let's go back to the rig." Is Suburban, and we'll go uptown and we'll get something to eat, and then we'll go back. So we get off the pile, like, where's the car? I think it's a few blocks this way. So now we're heading down, and there's nobody around still. I mean, as far as, besides firemen coming in. So I don't know if you ever heard of Penny Crone. She was like a popular reporter on Fox News. She was really
my PB crappie. This is my PB crappie right here. 100%. Dude, this is a giant. Come on, buddy. Dude, this is definitely my biggest crappie ever, and this is gonna taste so good. That is a giant crappie. Giant.
Finish on him. All right.
I'm a guy who only basically likes clams, really. I'm a clam guy.
Yeah, I like that.
Clams, that's all I do.
All he eats, it looks like. Clams are fun. This is great. It's getting a little bit weird, but yeah, that guy's a clam guy, you know? It's getting a little weird. But I could see you guys just like you guys show up at a fire, but you also brought dinner that has to be preheat. It has to be heated up. So you're like taking it up to the fire when you're leaving it on the lid. As soon as you sit down to eat, the phone alarm goes. Oh, every time, huh? And what happens is we have a big thing of foil paper, and one guy just starts cutting the foil papers off.
All right, we're all packed up. We're done with the big pond. It was awesome. I think I caught like 30 fish today, and between today and tomorrow, yesterday. There's a little pond here in the front, and the owner says that there's some fish in there, so we're gonna try to catch some fish on the way out. Little baby. Now technically I would cull this one, but this is in the small pond, so I don't think they want to cull any in the small pond. So I'm gonna do a lap around this and call it a day, man. But yeah, nice little. He smashed it right on the side of the bank. Let's do a football throw. Oop. It's got my line all tangled up. Yeah, I just got a probably like a 4-foot leader. I got 20-pound braid. You probably can't even see this, but 20-pound braid into I think it's a 10-pound fluorocarbon, maybe. Drop shot, regular EKG hook, and then just a little weight. Let's do a soft cast here. There we go. All right. With the drop shot, you just let it sink. I have one right now. Watch it. Oh, he came off. That was a decent one too. There's something wrong with my reel, unfortunately. It's like slipping. That's so sad, bro. That was a decent one too. I'm bit. See, it's like slipping. Oh, you can probably hear it, but we got a little guy. And again, I'm not gonna take him with me, unfortunately. Fortunately for him, but a little squeaker. Yeet! Alright, I'm gonna, I guess, go ahead and walk around the whole thing. That was actually a nice one. A decent one. Alright, we'll end it on this one. Ended on oh, he has some stuff going on. That looks crazy. He looks like he got attacked or something. Sorry, buddy. Alright guys, that'll do it for the fishing. No fishing. It was really good. I'd come back here for sure. Kickapoo Lake. Again, it's part of the private water fishing, so don't ask me where it is. Can't tell you. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Get these fish home. Clean them up. Maybe cook them on camera a little bit. Little catch, clean, cook. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed everything that went on. And I'm gonna get in the car and work better on my outros. Peace. If you know, you know. Alright. Got my plate fillets. Got one left, the biggest one, and I think he has something in his stomach. I'm hoping it's not just water, so I can show you guys. I'm sorry if you hear the chickens in the background. They're gonna be in full force. All right, so I just did 5 or 6 of them. What I like to do is I just go down the back like this, along the gill. And if you don't like this, I'm sorry. Until I hit the spine. And then I like to just get a little cut there. And then you're just gonna go down the spine. Again, if you're sensitive to this kind of stuff, don't wash it. You're gonna break a couple bones there along the spine, and then it should be, see, I messed up. It should be smooth sailing from there. Cut it wrong, whatever. Now, I think it's just water. The first one that I did, he had a crawdad in his stomach. This guy has nothing. You might think it's kind of weird that I'm going through his stomach, but as a fisherman, you know, if you can see directly what they're eating at this time of year, you know, if you go back to that pond, it could give you a cheat code on what to throw. this one's gonna be nice. If I don't mess up this end part like I just did. I am. Now in the spring, or yeah, if you have like gardens and stuff like that, you can bury all this fish and stuff inside your garden. So we're gonna do this beautiful fillet here, nice and clean. Just wash it with water. There's a million different ways you can do it. I'm doing it the simplest way. A lot of people like to marinate it in like buffalo sauce, any type of hot sauce. I'm just gonna go straight breading Louisiana fish fry from Dollar General. So I'm just go straight in there with it. Get a nice coating. I have my I seasoned this a little bit as well. Put a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic. You know, just nothing crazy. You just want to taste the fish. And this is actually the crappie that I'm frying right now, so you can tell by the meat. And so, come over here. Just gonna test my oil. It's nice and hot. There she goes, just right in there. Maybe it needs a little more oil because the top is not primed, but it'll fry enough with it. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna fry the rest of these for Super Bowl Sunday, and I'll get back to you on the taste of this crap. All right, there she is. I mean, can't tell me that's not gonna be juicy. Let's get a bite. Let's get a bite. Yeah. I wish I had some ketchup with some Tabasco and black pepper. If you know, you know. But this is just phenomenal. It's fresh, super flaky. It's honestly even probably a little bit overcooked, but there she is. I'm gonna fry the rest of these up and I'm gonna enjoy the Super Bowl.